Welcome to TargetLockTV. My name is Simon, and with me today I have John Ullerup. Welcome.
Hi.
On mic and on video today.
Yes.
It's so nice.
Wondering how this will work out. Big advance in technology.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Yeah, double remote camera.
You always learn new stuff. Let's see. We have an awesome all Danish game today. We have Danish players, we have Danish commentators, we have people who love Danish. Hosting. And
that I like the title there. I almost blush now. I usually prefer to introduce myself as a B-tier X-Wing celebrity.
Yeah. I don't know what that would make me though. So let's just stick with the Oracle for you, and then
it's fine.
So how are you doing? How has your X-Wing week been?
It has been good. A sort of full disclaimer: I had a practice game with Christian, our Republic player, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
As we get the road roll off here, and it looks like Kilrathisoldier will deploy first.
Indeed.
No? Apparently, they were not rolling the dice that way.
No.
Okay. So, but yeah, a little bit of cooperative X-Wing Hot AC earlier this week as well with a friend. So
yeah.
So all nice and good. And apart from that, I'm spending a lot of time working on the Chain initiative, which you might have heard about in various podcasts as PIFO go around telling everybody we're almost there. And meanwhile, I'm a big part of trying to make sure that we almost get there.
He's so sweet, PIFO.
Yeah, he is. He's a doll.
So, have you got any news for us when it comes to the Shane gang?
I mean, we are. It is quite fun. I've been doing the Pink Brain Matter stuff obviously for a while, but that has been mostly alone. A few cooperations here and there, but most of the stuff has been my own. But for this, we have like a proper team of tech-minded individuals that are all sort of going at it.
Yeah, it looks. The stuff I've seen so far has been looking really good, and I do like the organized bit of it. It's gonna makes it a lot easier to host tournaments, I guess.
Yeah, and then I mean I can see in the reactions we're getting so far, it's like this mix between mostly positive, I should say, of course, but there are also people who are, concerned, like, oh, what is this? And I mean, I think people naturally get to sort of a place where they are like, okay, so why is this? What's your money grab here? What's your agenda? What's your and there's like really none of that. It is purely just an attempt to bring people together and based on experiences from other playing systems.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun. Still have a while to go in the actual sort of writing of computer code. But it'll be very interesting. So hopefully we'll have something to show, like not too far into the new year.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. Looking at the board at the moment, we see a lot of angles.
Yeah. And I mean, for Christian, he has 2 sets of calibrated laser targeting and a natural bullseye weapon from Shakti.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to maximize the bullseyes. Looking at
This makes my OCD goes spinning though.
yeah, the other list we have a single predator. No, 2 predators. But it's kind of funny because if they hit the same angles, then they are somewhat canceling each other out.
Yeah.
But since Christian has deployed his bullseye weapons at 3 different angles, then I guess it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see how much the effect that will have in practice.
Let's see. I will have a look here at Chris's list. He is running Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Delta 7 with calibrated laser targeting and R5 Astromech, followed by Shakti in the Edda 2 with Patience and Elusive. We also got a Jedi Knight with calibrated laser targeting, and we got Hound in the Lat gunship with 7 Fleet Gunner, which I just had to have an extra look at. It says, while another friendly ship performs a primary attack, if the defender is in your arc, you may spend 1 charge token to start the clock. No, let's see. If you do, the attacker rolls 1 additional die to a maximum of 4. During the system phase, you may gain 1 disarm token to recover 1 charge token.
Yeah, so Hound is like a full-on fire support ship here.
Yeah.
Both bringing in the fire convergence, the rerolls from the chassis ability, and then 7 fleet gunnering. And especially the 2 CLT Jedis can get really nasty with that particular combination, because they sort of dodge the dice cap, because they're not adding dice, they're adding a result from CLT. Yeah. So they can come in there and roll at range 1 in bullseye. They can roll calculating 3 red dice and adding 1, so 4 red dice, and then add an eye to that, and have 2 rerolls from the ladder low.
Yeah.
So that can really hurt.
Yeah, hopefully it will work. Let's see, because
so I wouldn't expect us to see the lat shoot a whole lot, because it needs to weapons disable in order to recharge the charge on 7 Fleet Gunner. But it'll be interesting to see if it becomes a target.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you want me to do the rebel list?
Yeah, sure.
So sort of weird rebel beef. So we have 10 num with marksmanship, fire control, iron cannon, and B-wing foils. Then we have Gina Moonsong with marksmanship, fire control, tractor beam, and the foils. The tractor beam being a little bit more valuable up there at the I5. And remember, the foils allow them to double tap if they have a target lock.
Yeah. With their cannon slots.
With their cannon slot specifically, yeah. Gina likes to give away her stress. It'll be interesting to see where that will go. I mean, 10 kind of likes it in certain situations. But these two B-Wings are absolutely the least maneuverable ships on the board, with the exception of the LUT. So they need to have a very good first engagement. Then we have Jake with Predator and Marksmanship, tossing focus tokens around to all his friends. And then Thane at I5 as sort of like an ace with Predator, R2 Astromech with some shield regen, and the foils.
Yeah. I love Thane's ability. One of my favorite X-Wings.
It is sort of good.
I don't know if it's good. I just like the ability. I just love the fact that you can throw a shot from range 3 through an asteroid and just spend some focus result that you don't need.
Yeah, and flip a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will. I mean, there's not a whole lot of shields in Chris's list, so there will be damage cards. There's not a whole lot of hull in that list either.
No. Or red dice.
No, I think that there's a surprising amount of red dice once you put 7 Fleet Gunner into it.
Yeah.
And then, unlike 2 weeks ago when I was here last, we actually have some initiative overlaps this time at both initiative 4 and 5. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, you had Kilrathisoldier taking this turn.
Yeah.
And we actually got a greeting in the chat here from us.
Oh, hi, Andres. But it will be interesting to see what kind of engagement that I think mostly that Chris tries to engineer, because he don't want to face these rebels face on. Oh, I got kicked out of TTT.
Yeah. Seems to have some connectivity issues. Let's see, we're back in the green here. Just gonna stop the timer real quick.
Did we lose both players as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
There we go.
The question is it you taxing your internet too hard with this lovely camera shot of my face?
Maybe we should try to cut you off. Let's see if it's any difference. Go.
Okay, I can see the players rejoining. And time is running again.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh.
So anyway, what I was saying is this first engagement, Chris really cannot afford to just joust.
No.
Because in particularly at long range, those B-wings with all the mods and all the guns, as well as the X-wing even, is just gonna be really, really rough.
And we see Kilrathisoldier is doing a little dance here where he's turning and barrel rolling.
Yeah, is this like a rebel mobile fortress sort of setting up down there on Endor?
Mm-hmm. See.
It's interesting because I mean, it is a list that can sort of mostly stay in place. At least the B-wings can. Gina heart turning. Giving the stress to 10. Okay, that might actually just have committed the rebel list. Ah, well, I guess 10 can. Okay, I timed out again.
Oh no. Pause this. I'm not really sure what's going on here, to be honest.
I'm stopping the table timer.
Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna see if I can see if there's anything wrong with the cable. I'll be back in just 1 second.
So, stream, it's just you and me. We now own this. So, what do you think here? What does who would you expect to win this game? Does it goes to the Grand Old Republic or the space terrorists from the rebels? Oh, and here comes 2 minutes ago. Simon asked this question in a poll. It's on the screen. vote away.
Let's see. You should always keep a spare Ethernet cable lying around. See if that works.
That's how it goes. Professional streaming people.
Now you get to see all my secrets setups here. There we go. Let's connect this. And
I wonder if we lost any game state.
oh yeah,
If you crashed as well.
of course we did. Let's see.
Yeah, but there is an auto save of
Auto
some kind,
save.
right?
941, 946. There we go. Maybe I should apologize to the players and tell them that I am.
Yeah, I'm writing Christian, and I'm assuming he's sharing with Kilrathi they're still on voice chat.
Great. Thank you, John. What would I do without such a helpful co-commentator?
Gotta troubleshoot. It's in the blood. Oh, your ping is much lower now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see just before the crash, your ping went to almost 1,000.
Oh, 1,000. That sounds
But
really
now-
good.
But now it's like 30, which is better. There are some areas of life where smaller is better.
Yeah. Thank you, all 6 people that's actually watching this shenanigans at the moment live as well. Go.
And while we wait for the players to get started again, encouraging you to vote
Yeah.
in the little poll. So far, we have 2 votes in. Both have an unshakable belief in the fabric of the Grand Army of the Republic.
Who could blame them?
Precisely. Yeah, and we are redoing a turn, looks like.
So, can I ask you about the Tudor Squadron podcast? Because
Yeah, absolutely.
you actually host the podcast, is it?
Yes, I do.
So,
Well, I host the streaming, and eventually we got to the point where we just take the actual podcast audio by ripping the
Yeah.
stream.
That sounds reasonable. But where do you have most coverage? Uh, is it uh, is it is it a Scandinavian thing, or is I know for a fact that a lot of people listening to it and watch it on Twitch.
Yeah,
Is it?
I actually don't know. I don't have the download numbers. That is a Geesley thing.
Hmm?
I think we are. We certainly have a lot of listeners in the Nordics, but also in other parts of Europe, Canada, uh, and then as anybody would know, obviously Nobby from Down Under.
Yeah.
Um, but I actually don't know the split of the downloads. We are sort of, at least we are seeing ourselves as a Nordic podcast, or
Yeah.
we talk. I mean, it's the same game for everybody, right? But we do a little bit extra focus on if anything is going on in the Nordic region.
Yeah.
Gets a little bit more love.
Let's see. So last round, round two was finished there. The clock is up again. Started,
Clock is running.
and the players are back to dials for round three.
Yeah.
While I'm enjoying a cold glass of julmust, the Swedish well-known delicacy.
Yeah, that is
Christmas
true.
soda.
I remember the Christmas soda. I wish I lived in a country that had a Christmas soda. All our Christmas beverages are alcoholic.
Yeah. Sometimes you wish it would be alcoholic, but it doesn't really mix well with anything.
I guess you could put vodka in everything. Little known fact, another hobby of mine is cocktail making
Ooh,
or bartendering or whatever
yeah.
you call
I like that too, to be honest.
it. It is such a fun, and I mean, and you get to drink it as well.
Yeah.
I
What
guess drinking is also a hobby then.
what's your favorite type of cocktail? And by the way, the round went to Kilrathisoldier.
Again,
Yeah.
that could be important, especially in the engagement round.
All right, we see a self bump here, which will be dangerous when we move into X-Wing 2.5.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a 50-50 shot of a damage there. Okay, that Jedi, I don't think Chris wants an engagement this round. That seemed like I'm gonna hide behind this gas cloud move.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see, probably. Yeah, grabbing a focus. I think my sort of signature cocktails when I have visitors is to answer that is a cocktail called red licorice,
Mm-hmm.
which is like raspberries and a little bit of lime and some licorice powder and some tequila.
Nice.
And quality tequila, of course. But
Yeah.
that is really, really, really good. And even people who claim they hate tequila seems to love that cocktail.
If you hate licorice, though,
Are you even a person then?
it would probably go down. I mean, it's alcoholic, so.
Yeah. So.
Looks like we will have shots.
Yeah, Tennum is gonna nail that Jedi. With full mods. Because he barrel rolled into a target lock So he has all the things.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's pondering what to do with Jake.
Yep.
Let me find a way to give. He just takes a focus. Oh, it's very. Oh, he boosted. I got a focus. No, he focus boosted. Okay. And then we have OB.
Boost. And a barrel.
And a barrel. Clearly trying to get on the flank here. Also worth noting that Obi-Wan has an R5 droid.
Yep.
So like Thane, he can last a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand why he made that barrel.
That's life, you know?
Because, I mean, he barreled into Shakti's arc. But it may be a next turn thing. Shakti didn't have a shot before. Okay, and now. Yeah, it also gives him the stress problem. Guess you should just give it to the X-Wing. Wait, what happened?
Is that a strain?
Okay, they remembered now. Okay. I don't know.
Jaina is moving
because
stress.
Jaina has to move the stress token.
Yeah.
It's not optional. I'm just wondering why. Oh. No. Oh. What do I know? Okay, so we have Obi. Probably wondering whether to. He did not use the 7th Fleet gunner there. Three dice fully modded. Whoa, what a roll. Oh, doesn't even need the tokens.
No.
I mean, this is 4 dice, focus evaded. We never expected a lot.
Easy.
Is he going to try to get the tractor beam on her, though?
Can he choose a different target for that?
No. It has to be... It has to
Same.
be the same defender. And it has to be the one he has the lock on.
One hit, one focus results. And that's also easily evaded.
Who was that shooting?
I think that was a double tap.
Oh, so he did double tap. Okay. Yeah, but that, I think it makes sense. Nothing for Fane, then it's Obi-Wan. No, he shot already. Okay, so Gina going back. I think if I was Christian, I would spend the 7th Fleet Gunner here.
For an extra die. Yep.
Yeah. He's looking at it. He is checking arc on the arc to see if he meets the requirements. He does. I have no idea why the arc is depleted. It must. Oh, it's for a patient use earlier.
We got
With Hound's ability.
Yeah, we got.
But the thing is, in this list, the lad doesn't really shoot, so it in most turns it won't shoot because it is recharging 7th Fleet Gunner.
We got 1 shield of Gina. And got 10 shot into the Jedi Knight here.
Yeah. This can go badly though.
Two hits.
2 hits. FCS 1.
3 hits.
Yeah, he would probably have really liked to roll some eyeballs.
Yeah.
To spend some of that stress.
Who needs evades?
Who needs the evades? But in the long term, then this shot might be even more important.
Oh, the second
Which
shot.
is, yeah, now he's following up with the iron cannon.
There we go. Spends 1 for 3 hits. And
very skillfully rolled by Chris here.
Such a good roller.
Yeah, he practiced it, I think. But I mean, at least Ted got rid of one of the stresses.
There we go. Just 1 eyeball. Got some shots back.
Yeah, going into 10 all day. You just have to start chewing on those B-wings. And especially 10.
Yeah, but he's going for Gina here. I'm not sure I agree. I would have gone for 10.
It's the same amount of dice, actually, right?
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Because whether he gets it for range or for obstruction, I guess it's the same thing.
And now without the auto conversion, it is
It's another
literally
shield.
the same deal. Go 1 hit.
Yeah, the rare case of a B-wing rolling 3 dice. Got nothing. Another shield. That is rough.
Indeed.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is probably the only time it's happening now. Oh, he rolled too many dice because he was depleted.
He still lost 1 shield.
He still lost the shield. It was the destiny that the lads only shot this game. Most likely, at least, was actually doing damage. And Shakti is deciding which token to keep. And it's going to be her own evade. Okay. Spend the force, get it right back.
Going into round 4 with a very stable internet connection.
Rock solid. So there you have it, boys and girls. Use good quality cables. They're more important than you think.
Don't use your Wi-Fi. Let's keep it to that.
Oh, you were on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I usually do. Well, I always use the Ethernet cable when I do like important stuff like Swedish Open or, and then everything fucks up anyway.
Ah. So now we're up to 3 votes here.
Ooh.
Still 100% confidence in the Republic.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should
Uh,
close that poll on
yeah,
3
maybe we
votes.
should. I'm not sure that it will necessarily hold. I think I actually kind of like that he kept shooting at Gina.
Hmm? Yeah, it makes sense now when thinking back, and when he
Yeah, it was the
actually
same
did,
amount of dice,
yeah, and
and
he actually did quite a
and
few.
she was tokenless, right?
Yeah.
Where the 10 technically has a token because of the stress.
We actually got such good connections. We might even try your camera again.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it wasn't. That wasn't the problem.
See, I think you have to reset that.
Yeah, I shut it
window.
off. So I'm gonna. Here we go again. Share your camera. Go. And then turning off the audio so you don't get that as well. Yeah. I'm pushing a picture.
Oh, you are live. Beautiful.
So the question is whether you dare turn Shakti into the mess.
Yeah. Let's see. Dials are set, and this is Chris' turn. No, it's not Chris' turn. It's the dice box which has been inverted. So it is Kilrathisoldier's turn.
Okay, we got a system phase repositioning out of Shakti.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's gonna run. Yes, I mean, if Kilrathi want all his guns on one target, he needs to go below that center cloud. Because
Yeah.
Gina can't get above it. Okay, that looks like trying to block a 2 hard out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
The little Jedi Knight that could.
Or a 1 forward, or a almost anything.
But not blocking Jake.
No.
The Jake man. So the good call here. Oh, and the lad is reinforcing.
Yes.
Telling them in chat that the reinforce action on the lad is actually a red action.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs a stress token.
Yeah, I might have missed this, but he's got a disarm token, is it?
Yeah, he does that in the system phase to recharge the 7th Fleet gunner.
Yeah. Right, of course.
That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
that
He's
the
not
lad is done
shooting.
shooting. He's done shooting for the game.
Yeah.
Unless he is, I mean, almost literally the only one left.
Mm-hmm.
And in that case, the game is probably not going to be won.
And it's a bomb.
Okay, so block successful. And that was unfortunately a blue move.
Yeah.
And another block there. Shakti still has
One force.
one force and an evade.
And another block.
Yeah, but she already got a token, so that B-wing. Oh, and she has the tractor. So she can actually move Shakti off Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, which also moves Shaq's bullseye arc. It wasn't hidden anything anyway. No.
No.
That barrel roll does not fit. That was the fine tune, so he just boosts with his regular action. So that is a bullseye into
Thane.
Thane. He had quite a lot of firepower into Thane. Wait, what?
No.
Oh, and maybe the barrel roll was a misclick and he meant to boost. Let's assume that.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes the deplete for patience, so Shaq gets another force. It's probably wise. And here we go with the hammer.
The range one.
It is indeed. Oh, he can't unless he's. I'm assuming he's shooting primaries. He could be shooting the tractor beam here. If he wanted to and take away the shot back.
Yeah, he pulls that evade token though.
Yeah. So I guess we'll never know which weapon he shot.
No.
So here goes Thane. I think you just gotta keep hammering into Shakti. On the other hand, it's very tempting with the lethal sprite there.
Yes. Yeah. He's got 2 force left. Will it be enough? Spends that focus for 3 hits. And 3 evades.
3 evades.
Some really good green dice here.
Jack is really good flying here. Okay. And then we have Obi-Wan. So here we might see 3 red and an eyeball. Is he gonna spend the 7th fleet now? He did. He did. Yeah, and there's range. So this is a hard-hitting shot. Hit crit. Add an eyeball, spend a force.
Ooh. That's half points.
That's half points right there. Wait, he did 4?
And it's a stun pilot.
I'm not sure I understand how he got to 4 damage.
He had 4 red dice and he didn't roll any. He only did 2 focus results, did he?
I will just look back.
Right.
You rolled 3 dice, got 1 crit, 1 hit.
And then he added the
Then he added an eye.
and he re-rolled dice as well.
Okay, we must assume they know what they're doing. So, 2 dice into Thane, 2v2,
And 1 evade.
1 hit, 1 evade. Yeah, I mean, in theory, he could have. He could have been lucky and taken Thane off the board.
Well, it's not
Makes
too
sense.
late. It's a hit and a crit.
And an eye. That's 2 more. That's a dead Thane.
Yep.
That also always feels very important in these sort of 4 ships versus 4 ships matchups.
Yeah. It's all about taking those arcs off the table, basically.
Yeah. And I think even though we in this round felt that Chris got really, really pressured and that was a lot of heat onto Shaq. I mean, she came out of it without any damage.
Yeah.
Chris still has yet to take a single damage in his entire list.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Kilrathi has lost a full ship and nearly half of Gina.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and Jake is probably sort of out of it. This turn, I'm not sure where he can go, where he will be meaningful.
Yeah. And where will the Hound go? Will the Hound sort of turn and turn around his turret, or will he just continue going over that cloud, or?
Yeah, I mean, it sort of depends on where Chris thinks the engagement is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because he really wants the engagement to happen in Hound's arc. Oh, now I know how he rerolled that die. He used Hound's fire convergence ability.
Yeah.
I'm slow today. But I mean, so what do you do here? If you're Chris, you probably want to finish off Gina next. And if you want to do that, then you one hard with the Jedi Knight to the right, sort of down on the screen.
Yeah.
And then you probably barrel roll back towards the cloud using the force and take a focus. That also has a decent chance of ending up with blocking 10.
Yeah, I think we might see. Do you think we'll see Obi-Wan turning in here?
Yeah. And I think he might have to hard turn.
Yeah.
He would like to bank.
He's gonna take shots from Tennam, but I think he can do it.
Yeah, he can. I mean, he's not gonna get one shot at. But this is
aggressive.
where rolled matters, right?
Yeah.
Because look at Jake and Shaq blocking each other nose to nose, and they don't know who moves first. Well, we do now, and that was Chris.
So Shaq is spending 1 force to do a System phase
Boost.
barrel.
Is Barrel, yeah, is she leaving? He went all the way forward. We're recharging 7 fleet gunner.
I think he might be bumping, self-bumping, yeah, with Hound to keep them
Oh,
a
yeah.
larger arc.
That could be a good call. Okay. He chose the sort of safer.
Went over the cloud here.
Oh,
Unless
she
10,
actually K-turned.
yeah, unless 10 is turning in, then it should be fine. And Hound is taking the strain from
Yeah.
Shakti. Jake is doing his thing. Running away.
She can. Hound can't take that straight. I'll just jump over there and explain the interaction to them.
Yeah.
Because it needs to be an arc.
Yeah, we got about 35 minutes left. And we're at round 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Hound's ability only works in Hound's turret arc.
Cool.
And even though you could say, well, he technically got it while he was going over the cloud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then that's not how that works. Oh, 10
Mm-hmm. It's turning.
Right in the bullseye of the Jedi Knight.
Yes.
It only has 1 force though, so target locking Obi-Wan don't want to joust that shot. So let's see.
Yeah, we got a boost. Don't think you can barrel out of that.
You can, but you're losing the shot then, right? I mean, he can barrel roll right and then boost.
Oh yeah.
And I think he should. The question is whether he's going to be greedy. I mean, it's very likely that Gina is doing have a red 1 heart to the left.
Yeah, so that 10 can take her stress.
Then 10 takes her stress away, and I think Obi-Wan just needs to leave.
Here we go. We got a spent.
Oh, that is even better. It's better to go this way.
Yeah. Might even block. Gina.
And he has already dodged 10's arc, it seems.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure that he has, but I think so.
I think so too.
So that will block Gina. And at least then Shaq can have like a long range shot.
There we go.
Oh, it was a talon roll. Yeah, okay. That was actually also not a bad move. I'm sorry. I have a cat situation here.
It's a very, very nice cat. Oh, beautiful.
Thank you. Did you hear that? Somebody likes you. If only it spoke Swedish, you could have it.
Yeah.
Okay, so no shots from Obi-Wan, no shots from Gina. Literally no shots from Kilrathi this turn.
No. Right. Will he spend? I think he should spend the force. Does he have any force left? Yeah. No, he does the reroll from the lot and takes 1 crit underneath that lost shield.
Yeah, so more points. Yeah, way out.
Damage sensor ray on Gina there.
Okay, and then is this a bullseye shot? Not in bullseye.
Not in bullseye, yeah. Okay.
In that case, I think you
Go for Gina.
probably shoot Gina and you use the
Extra die from Hound.
yeah, you might as well roll an extra die. How's he doing for rerolls? He still has 1 reroll as well. Yeah, and he did spend it. 1 hit, 2 eyes. Just reroll 1 eye.
Nope. Spend that force.
2.
Hits. Takes 1. 2 left. And back to dials.
I think Gina should have rolled another die there. Did she already roll 1?
I think she rolled 2.
Kilrathi rolled 1 die and got 1 evade.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pop over there.
Let's see if we get her.
Okay, as it turns out, I was the scrub. Because the last shot was not into Gina at all, it was into 10.
All right.
So it was only range 2.
Yeah.
And 10 lost the shield.
10 lost the shield.
Okay, so now we are in the case of, 10 is the B-wing, pointing in the wrong direction of the fight.
Yeah.
West. I think for Obi-Wan, this is the easiest 2 sloop left.
Yeah.
I think that's just the move.
Yeah. You're not sort of in the danger even of anyone.
And yeah, the Jedi Knight, like 1 or 2 banks left.
Hmm.
And I don't know where the blue moves are on the others. Do they have heart? Do they have 1 heart that are blue? They probably
I'm
don't.
checking it up here. They have 2, 3, and 4 forward, and they got 2s and 3 banks are blue.
Okay, that's gonna be a bit harder then. So, Kilrathi got first player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Reinforced hound.
One banking in, reinforcing hound.
Still no damage on Chris's list.
So, oh, that was close, but no touching. Still no damage on his list, and just want to keep it that way. Now I'm not sure what Obi-Wan is doing anymore.
Nope. Lining up a possible bullseye shot here.
I mean, it's not like the B-Wings have a lot of way of clearing stress. It's basically 1, 2, 3 forward and 1 bank.
Mm-hmm.
Jake coming around the mountain.
To the rescue.
To the rescue, becoming relevant. Checking range 1. Doesn't have a friend.
No friends.
No friends for you, Jakey boy.
Got a bump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 heart. So keeps the stress.
And deplete.
It's a strain, but yeah.
Oh, strain.
What is this?
It's a.
Oh.
But wasn't it?
Oh, that was a turnaround move available.
Of course, he gave away his stress last turn.
Yeah. Obi-Wan is just safe there. I mean, maybe you just boost so you are ready to come around next turn.
I think Shakti is in Hound's rear arc. Or is it out?
Yeah, but it's only when she gains it. So.
All right.
But yeah, she might be. Okay, that's the boost. Obi-Wan circling around on the Jake path there. Taking this opportunity to pick up a target lock. Where you're locking. Yeah. He's sort of hoping that Gina will be dead by the time he comes around.
Yeah.
Giving it stress to 10. Does 10 have a shot at that Jedi? He does. They are. No, he bumped. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So first shot into Shakti here from Gina.
Yeah, no mods.
One crit. Oh. Something is up with Chris's dice. The green dice.
The green dice there. I mean, I haven't seen anything like that since we saw Flipster roll red dice on a stream.
Right, so yeah, you can squeeze in another shot on Shakti here.
Actually, I think you should shoot at the Jedi. You really want. If you get that focus off, he becomes a lot less dangerous. But that it is a money shot that Jedi has.
Yeah. Oh,
Especially if he does have the bullseye. Oh, he okay, so it's not just Shakti. Do we think he has bullseye up there? I don't think he does. No, he doesn't.
no.
But he's still gonna be rolling 4 dice. Or yeah, he's gonna be rolling 4 dice with the 7 Fleet Gunner. And with 2 rerolls and a focus token, that is probably going to kill Gina.
1 is going through, so that's only 2 left.
Yeah, 2 left. So Gina dies. I mean, it's not for sure, obviously, but
John's money says it is.
it is.
No. She's gone. Go, and that's the last shot for this round.
Yeah.
Going into round 7. We've got about 20 minutes left. You think
And
this
now
will go
Obi.
to time?
No. Maybe. I mean, it could take forever to kill Jake.
True.
But I would think Christian's priority would be to take 10 next. He is quite predictable about where he's going to be this turn.
I mean, he's done a great job of keeping a slow move on Hound, and he probably know where both 10 and Jake is heading this turn, and I think he managed to use the 7 Fleet Gunner every single turn. Is it?
Yeah. So I think for Hound, I think you got it too hard here.
Yeah.
Even though you're stressed. He could also rebank, but then his arc will be pointing probably not at the opponent.
Yeah, I guess we see a turn.
He could also just take the rock, because it doesn't really matter. But it's just he cannot turn the arc without getting rid of the stress first. And it's really important to have the enemy in that arc. And then like a 2 hard boost from Obi-Wan. I don't know what you do with the Jedi. You probably sloop him. Shakti paid for the Jedi to keep his focus token.
Yeah. So this is Kilrathisolder's turn.
That is actually, depending, can be good news. Let's see, it's one of those where if Chris had known that ahead of time, he would... Okay, bank left 1 fits.
Yeah.
Who am I telling anybody what to do? I mean, this is pretty perfect.
Yes.
Oh! The sloop didn't fit though.
No.
Why didn't... I don't understand. Oh, the bank is not blue, so that's why he didn't clear anything. Tendam stay stress, turn right, getting ready to shoot at OB. Jake should at least boost. Yeah. Get out of Shaq's bullseye arc. Okay. That's Shaak Ti lining up the bullseye and clearing the stress. If the bank is indeed blue, the 2 bank.
Yeah, this can hurt.
Okay, so that's 4 dice. That means the 7th fleet won't work. He has the target lock from before. So yeah, you just boost in. Get the bullseye on. Take a focus. And yeah, this might hurt on Obi-Wan. But it's as a good chance that after Shaak Ti has shot that the 10 num is no longer around.
Yeah, this is range 2, is it?
It is range 2, yeah. So it's gonna be 3 dice plus a focus. If he uses 7th fleet. Which he does. And he has both fire convergence charges, so he would probably use that instead of the target lock. Boom. That's 4 hits. Let's see, does he remember he forgot Obi-Wan's ability? Mental note. Gonna have to harass him about that. Obi-Wan's ability would have allowed him to spend 1 force to get the focus back. Which might matter if he rolls more than 1 eye on this defense now.
Spend that stress. Ooh.
How did he re-roll it?
No, he just dropped the dice without rolling them the first time. Or the re-roll of the attack die.
Oh, look, 2 eyes.
Yeah.
If he had he would have had 1 more force if he had been smart. Oh, 10 had a target lock. That's how he re-rolled. Yeah. So, first damage on the list.
Yeah.
And now comes was it a tractor he had? An iron cannon.
Yeah.
He gets ionized, takes another damage, so half on Obi-Wan, so there's points. And there we go. 4 dice. Has 2 force and can reroll with the Lats ability.
2 crits.
2 crits to begin with. Reroll into another focus.
Yeah. That's 3 and that's it.
Oh, he spent the stress the first time he defended?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or on the offense.
Oh, yeah.
So it's only Jake left. 12 minutes.
Just Jake and almost 14 minutes on the table timer.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you got any plans for Christmas?
Not particular. Have a nice Christmas with family on the 24th.
Yeah.
We will have a Thule Squadron stream tomorrow,
Oh,
which is like nearly Christmas.
yeah.
So we thought all the other podcasts had P4 on, so we should also have P4 on.
Nice. Give him my love.
I shall. And then immediately, sometime after Christmas, we're gonna do the big milestone episode 100 of Thule Squadron.
Oh.
So that is gonna be. It's gonna be a podcast, but there's also gonna be some stream-only elements, I think.
Mm-hmm.
With a lot of guests and some PG-rated content that probably includes alcohol. I mean, we are Nordics. It is expected of us, especially the Icelandic people.
Yeah, and the Danes.
True. We're no saints.
And the Finns.
True.
Not
we
the
don't have any of
Swedes.
them. Okay, so finally, after many rounds, we see Hound clear that stress.
Ooh.
He does bump, so
We got the Jedi is taking a focus. Jake is getting
not
back
going down
into
without a fight.
No.
You want to hear something really funny?
Yeah.
You know how much I enjoyed that Chris forgot the Obi-Wan ability?
Yeah.
It actually ended up mattering, because if he'd had a focus on that second shot, the iron cannon shot, he would have taken no damage and not be ionized. I mean, he's probably still winning the game, but
yeah, it's always nice to
because
remind
he rolled he rolled eyes on the defense the second time.
See, hitting hard, hitting a crit. Jake is spending that focus. No, taking one.
Taking the shield, he wants more points. He's like, I didn't bring shields not to use them.
Hitting a crit.
Are we gonna see one more damage into Chris's list here?
No.
No. The die statistics for Chris's screens must be off the board. Oh! No 7th Fleet Gunner. Well, couldn't have 7th Fleet Gunner anyway. It's 4 dice.
Hit
No
and a crit.
rerolls. No mods.
Ooh. Spends that focus. Takes one crit.
Oh, ha ha. Before you engage, gain an iron token.
Oh.
Luckily, he has already engaged this turn. So, Jake, where do you go where you are okay with 1 forwarding next turn?
Sound like someone hit the clock?
We are done, they said in the...
Let's
so
jump.
all of a sudden, Jake didn't want to go to the end.
Let's jump over and see if they want to share.
Let's do that.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Good game.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the game, Christian. Well played, well played.
Yeah, but the green dice were just terrible against you, so say it was. Yeah.
I had I just kept on pounding on Shakti there in the beginning, and when you roll all naturals in those first two shooting rounds, it's stiff. And when you start to take shields off me, it's difficult to do anything about that. And you do your best, you do what you can do, and you try to do some smart creative maneuvers here and there, but when you still can do it, get the shots in, and finally it was like way too late with the 10 num on OP1. It's like at that point it was like, yeah, okay, it was good night. But thanks for the game, Christian.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, well flown, and congratulations, Chris. And
Thank you.
well played, Kilrathi. It was.
Thank you.
It was a nice game to watch, and very interesting turn of events here. We thought that the Hound was gonna take some heat, but he never took any shots, I think.
Nope.
Did he?
Nope.
No.
No, I mean, Hound MVP. Absolutely.
Yeah, 5 conversions and a 7-fleet gunner for the win.
Yeah.
That's
It
just,
was you got magical things out of him, and you also used his ability, so that's like 3 different effects you have going off Hound. Really well. You forgot Obi's ability near the end. When you spent the focus, you should have spent a force to get it back, and
Yeah.
if
That
you
would
had
have saved
done
me
that,
damage.
he wouldn't have taken the damage at the end.
True.
But I mean, it turned out all right.
We need to do it over again
Yeah.
because Christian made a mistake.
But I mean, if you had done that, it would have been a 200-0. So I think it is only fair. Oh, but I mean, I think also Jake was very brave.
I mean, there at the end.
Yeah. But I assume you really, that was probably not the crit you wanted to see.
Well, I mean, direct hit. This any damage at that point was like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, well played, Christian. But when you just try and you keep on pounding on same target, I had good naturals, like 2 hits and a crit on like 2 occasions, I believe. And when Christian just rolled the naturals, it's just, and he like pounds the shields off me one at a time. Yeah, like I said, it's difficult too, because even like your mindset starts to start to think in a little bit different way than compared to if it was going well. There's I don't know if it's like that for other players, but there's another you go into another mindset. I mean, I still try to be creative, like I said, but it is what it is.
I agree. It somehow gets under your skin, and you start to, not believe in yourself, even though it's just dice. You can easily swing the other way, but when variance just is against you every single time, it just gets more and more frustrating.
Yeah.
The best you can do is don't let it affect you too much. I mean, it's there, but it is what it is. So, and like for example, when I had to do that one talent roll where you barrel roll, where you were in front of 10 num. I believe it was it was a 1 talent roll. Yeah, it was. It was. I mean, good call on that one. And when the round after, I had to do that 1 talent roll again, where I had Shakti up here. I had to do that. I wasn't sure it was gonna fit, but I had to take the chance because in either case, it would have been over the rock then. If I took the 2 Kryger, so
in this case, having the ETAs with their ability in road. When I had Shakti down here, where I did the 4K over here, if I had if Jamal has won the roll off, then Tendom would have moved before Shakti and got away from this area, and then she would have been over here instead. But now we just react and then put her down here and then over here. So it's a very strong ship ability in the current upcoming environment.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for hanging out today and playing with us. And yeah, congratulations again, Chris. And thank you so much, John, for putting up with me and my ramblings. It's always nice to have you on as well. I'm gonna wish everyone that's watching this now or later happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and
yes. Happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, I hope to see you guys soon again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy holidays, everyone. If you want to catch Thulu's Squadron podcast recording live, it is in about 23 hours from now. So tomorrow at an hour before this time.
I'll be
The
there.
night before Christmas, and suddenly Thule start podcasting.
Night before Christmas.
Well, have a great night.
Let's see.
And I hear you guys tomorrow night then.
Cool. Take care.
All right. Thank you, and until next time.
Bye.